Alright guys, welcome back to Thailand Adventures with Dan. I'm going to jump into my bamboo hut. I hope you enjoyed the video this morning. We're about to go on to part 2 on comments from the subscribers. Okay guys, right, I'm back under the bamboo hut now. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. There was a lot of comments going back and forward. Some viewpoints others didn't agree with, which is fair enough. Everybody kept it polite. We're going to have disagreements, guys, between obviously the subscribers in the comments. But everyone's keeping it nice and tame, which is really nice to see. Most of us are a lot older here, so everything's a bit more chill. Sabai, guys. Sabai, okay? So let's get on with some juicy comments. Before we begin, guys, if you want to watch the video from this morning and you haven't seen it yet, then please click on the link. It should be up here. If not, YouTube's doing me over. Okay, guys, let's kick it off. So, this person's name is Terrence Gould. We'll stick his name up here. And Terrence decided to put a comment on stating, what about car and motorbike, telephone, health insurance, schooling, etc. Give a real, in capital letters, indication. And he was responding to my video, cost of living in Isan, Thailand, which I posted, I think, yesterday. Okay, Terrence, in order to answer your question, or your comment, should I say, we only use a bike, we pay 300 baht, I forgot it in the video, and I pinned it in the comments if you look right at the top and you have a read. I don't put credit on my phone, Terrence. I use the Wi-Fi that I have in the home. I have no need for credit whatsoever. I speak to people on WhatsApp and Messenger, and I'll normally do that in the home. When I go outside, I try not to bother with my phone too much unless I'm doing a recording, so I don't need internet for that. Health insurance, I don't have health insurance. I'm 40 years old now, so I am actually thinking about it right now and I'm looking into it. But previously, I never really bothered with that, and that's why there's no health insurance in the video. And finally, you mentioned the schooling. The schooling at the moment, because the children are so young, is absolutely and positively free. So the costings that I put in the video were all true, apart from 300 baht for gasoline that I forgot. But also I managed to, because of a couple of subscribers, I managed to reduce my internet bill by around about 250 baht. So kind of still the same in what I posted in the video. All right, Terrence. Okay, new comment, guys, on the video from this morning from Slayer X. There's a stigma because Farangs dates the ugliest Thai girls possible. Bottom of the barrel. Okay, guys, so this one I've not even commented on yet. I've been busy today since I made the video. But Slayer X, from the sounds of it, must be a Thai, because Thai men prefer like white-skinned women, and most of the women that you meet in the bar normally have brown skin. But again, it's a comment that didn't need to be wrote. But hey, this is the internet. Things like this are going to happen. We don't normally get someone stating things like this, but that's what Slayer X has to say. So guys, put your response in the comments as always, and let Slayer X know what you guys think. Okay guys, so this next one is from Master Yan. Okay, and it was in response to the video that I posted this morning in regards to the stigma of having a Thai girlfriend or wife back home in your own country. I wanted to find out if you get any hassle or you get any issues if you've ever brought your Thai girlfriend or your Thai wife back to your home country. And this is what Master Yan had to say. Okay, I met my wife in the US while she was working there. Teacher, not a bar girl. We got married and lived in the US for 1 year, then Thailand for 10 years, then back to the US during the pandemic, and now we're settled back in Thailand again. Long story short, other than rednecks in the States who hate Asians for no reason, the only prejudice or mocking we ever got was actually in Thailand. People in the West are not mocking and insulting Thai wives. They don't know the difference between a Thai and a Mexican. Thais in Thailand are the ones insulting Thai wives. I think your commenter has some racism issues. He lives in Thailand but would never consider marrying a Thai, then only sees racism back in Wales. He needs to look inside and stop checking out our hot wives. There's my 2 cents. Okay, and the final comment, guys, is from Ben P, which was also a comment from the video that was posted this morning about the stigma of having a Thai girlfriend or wife back home in your own country. Now, Ben P decided to say, I'm a young man from Canada, 23 years old, who has met a Thai girl, 22 years old, from Ubon Ratchathani, currently living in Phuket for work. We've really seemed to hit it off about 2 months ago, and I have a month-long vacation in Thailand this coming November. I'm a first-time traveller to Thailand, so I am unsure of the genuineness of the relationship, as I've seen lots of negative experience from individuals in my situation. I guess my question would be, what are some differences you've noticed between dating someone from your Farang homeland and someone who is Thai? Obviously, everyone is different, and you've gone over a few things briefly, but are there any reoccurring standards, quirks when dating a Thai woman? Okay, guys, I took my hat off for this one, because soon as this young gentleman mentioned Phuket, alarms started ringing for me. Firstly, do you know whereabouts in Phuket she is working? I replied. Alarm bells started going off for me as soon as you mentioned Phuket. If she is a good-looking girl, she is going to be surrounded by many foreigners every single day, so it is going to be very hard to trust her. So proceed with caution. I used to date someone from Ubon also. It wasn't a good experience in the end for myself personally. And I also used to live in Warin, which is pretty close to Ubon, and spent most of my days in Ubon, so I know a lot about the place. The differences in dating a Western woman to a Thai woman is extremely different from my own perspective. First off, the language barrier makes it difficult to express yourself properly and have a full understanding of the woman you are dating. Ubon, for the most part, is a poor province, and a lot of girls travel to Phuket to work in bars there. But if you have been talking to her for a while, you may have seen where she works and what job she actually does. I find Thai women are not as loving and affectionate as Western women. However, most Thai women understand this and try to play the part of being the warm, loving, caring girlfriend. But from my experience, this is mostly fake, and they are just doing it to make you feel good. They are very strong with their emotions unless you upset them. Have you sent her any money? Talked about your own personal finances? Promised her anything for the future? Without knowing the full story, it's very hard to advise you properly, and I would just suggest that you proceed with extreme caution and be careful with your money, and then you will be okay. Okay, guys, I had to be a little bit careful with my response. I didn't want to put the guy off of his young girlfriend. He might be excited, wanting to see her, really looking forward to his vacation and having a holiday with her. But I also don't want him to get hurt or get scammed, so it's very difficult to reply back to a question like this for myself personally. So Ben replied, the fact that she works in Phuket was one of my major concerns. When I had asked her about it, she was very open, showing me her online startup business for hotel promotion and advertisement. She is based in Phuket town and works mainly online. She travels for work when she needs to, but doesn't seem to go out very often from our conversations, her posts, etc. We did tell one another what we do for work. In my case, I have my own business here in Canada. I haven't mentioned anything to do with money and haven't sent anything to her. But we have discussed travelling for part of my journey together. She doesn't seem too interested in talking about finances, which, to be completely honest, has caught me extremely off guard. As most women I've talked to in Thailand over the internet seem worried about my money, as I am, as you describe yourself, like getting blood out of a stone when it comes to money. So she's been relieving in that way. I'd consider myself to be a decent looking person, as I'm only 23 and I play football at a club, work out regularly. The woman I'd met is very beautiful in my eyes, but very mixed reactions from my Canadian friends. I will definitely take your advice, Dan, and thank you again for replying back. New sub, but I love your videos on Thailand. They are the most genuine I've come across in my 8-month YouTube obsession with the country. Cheers, Ben. For a 23-year-old to reply back in that way, I was quite shocked and very happy that the younger generation are becoming extremely smart. So I think Ben will be absolutely okay. So this is my reply. Thanks, Ben. You sound like you are very switched on. If you understand my meaning, you already seem to know the dangers involved, and from what you describe, she actually sounds really nice. So go for it, mate. You will have more fun travelling around with a girl that you like, and you can get to know each other a lot better, and it seems like you already know to keep your guard up with money. So you will be fine. Keep us all informed about your new adventure, and I hope it's a happy story, and welcome to the channel, and thanks for your positive feedback. And yeah, I meant that, Ben. So keep us all involved with your story. Let us know how it goes. Hopefully we get an happily ever ending. Guys, jump in, comment, let Ben know what you guys think. So guys, we've covered a few comments there about different stuff. I'd love to hear your feedback. It was great reading your comments from this morning. I think mainly from Australians and Canadians due to the time. Also guys, if you like this kind of these kind of videos and you want to see more of them, then please let me also know in the comments. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other videos. There's a lot of stuff to learn. Please read the comments in the videos as well, because that's the idea of them, so everybody can share the knowledge and help teach people and help make Thailand a better place when foreigners come to have a holiday here or decide to retire here or just live here permanently. This has been Thailand Adventures with Dan. I will see you again tomorrow. Oosh!